Let's talk about the alphabet. In the last two episodes, I showed a scrolling list of presumably unplayed games, but the truth is, I'm not going to play all those games, just most of them. You see, that's my entire Steam catalog. It contains games I've played, games I haven't, and even a handful of games that I didn't even buy. In fact, we're skipping a few of them this episode. I mean, take Alien Swarm. It's not that it's a bad game or that I'm passing it over because of a personal bias, it's a free-to-play game. I didn't buy it, and it's not on my list by choice, so I don't really feel obligated to play it in order to tackle my backlog of unplayed games. I'll probably also skip over games that I've already played, like the Batman Arkham Asylum and City games. Those are both great titles, but they aren't part of my backlog anymore. I've already played them. They're just part of my library. I'll probably mention games when I skip over them, and I might even talk about what I remember about them, but I don't feel like I need to play the games again just for the sake of these casual videos. Unless I somehow get popular on YouTube if people want me to. Then, maybe. I should probably also say that the alphabetical gimmick only applies to my Steam library. But every now and then I might publish like a spin-off video to talk about a console game I'm playing or something contemporary that doesn't fit in the alphabetical format. I'm thinking about calling those like ABC deviations. Get it? Like ABCD? Shut up, it's clever. But I might tweak that later, so we'll see. This episode's probably going to be pretty short, but we're hitting a milestone. Today's video completes the first letter of the alphabet. Even so, I don't really have that much to say about these games. Anomaly Warzone Earth, for instance, is a tower defense type, and while there's nothing wrong with these games, I find them kind of slow and plodding. It's probably one of the most visually impressive tower games I've played, and it also pulls a gameplay reversal. Rather than setting up defense points to stop an oncoming horde of enemies, the player controls that horde and tries to get through the computer's defense network. It's a good twist, but I ran into the same problems I have with any traditional tower defense games. It's just that there isn't enough for me to do. It takes a while for your tanks to reach the enemy, and with the exception of activating power-ups, they pretty much play the games themselves when they get there. There is some strategy playing, and I'm sure it gets more challenging in the later levels, but these games really just aren't for me. I mean, if you're into these kinds of games, pick it up. It seems pretty good, but I'd rather have something a little more fast-paced. Fast-paced like Audiosurf! This game's actually been around for ages, but, well, it's really cool. Audiosurf scrubs your music library to create its own levels, and builds fast-paced racetracks out of your favorite songs, and challenges the player to match colors, dodge obstacles, and generally chill out and have a great time. I don't have a lot to say about the game except for that it's really fun. It's simple, relaxing, it's easy to zone out with, and losing isn't frustrating, but there's an online leaderboard system that can make winning satisfying. I mean, it's good. I mean, I guess gameplay can be a little confusing if you don't watch the tutorials. Freeform audio surfing may be fun on its own, but the actual goal of the game is to line up 3 or more of the same color blocks in any connecting pattern without overfilling any one row of colors. It's pretty easy, but it's not intuitive enough that I was able to figure it out on my own. But that said, once I did get the basics, I found the gameplay simple enough not to distract you while you're listening to music, but it's still complex enough to occupy your idle brain power. There really isn't much else to say. I mean, there's power-ups and a handful of different ships and playstyles you can use, but it's ultimately a straightforward, fun, easy, and relaxing game. It's only about as deep as the music you choose to listen to, and my jams are pretty shallow. Anyway, it's fun, and I think it's an easy game to pick up. Like I said, this is a short one, but at least we finished off the first letter of the alphabet. I might throw one more A game in and a deviation later on, but with that exception in mind, I'm pretty happy to be moving on. Actually, I'm surprised it even made it this far. Dig that new short intro, or hate it? Tell me about it in the comments section, or subscribe, or thumbs up, or whatever. Viewer interaction! I hear that's important. Man, we still have some time to kill. Audiosurf Joko outro, go!
Hey y'all, so this is officially the last of the Alphabetical Backlog Challenge videos that I pre-recorded 2 years ago. So, yeah, if there are any new ones, they're gonna look different. I don't know if one of those are coming, but if you like this, let me know, and maybe I'll continue with The Bard's Tale, which I think is the next in my alphabetical list. If you don't like it, well, I guess also let me know and I'll be sad. Bye!
Maybe you someday, if you do, they'll say, what a fine president you made. While she had Jeffy, Maddie Monroe, had Jackson Dan Hair,